Hello there, maggots. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So, I wanted to talk to you about my top 10 Slipknot songs as of today because the list changes a little bit here and there. So, here are my top 10 Slipknot songs and why they are on this list. I have to start with an honorable mention, or how I put it, 10.5. We have The Collector featuring the Evil Kazoo. Sadly, not played by Sid, but that's okay. You can't have everything. So, this song has been in and out of the top 10 actually. I love the whole theme of it, and I just really love these lyrics. They're so creepy, but so awesome, or what I would call creeptastic. The thing with this song is that it is so different and so unique. It has that really awesome intro. There's a lot of really cool things happening, mostly Pin Sid things happening, that sort of puts this song above some of the others. And it has definitely grown on me. It has become one of my favorites over many listens. Maybe one day it will make it back into the top 10, but for now it just missed the top 10. So at number 10, we have Dual Eye Pushing, which is probably an obvious choice for a top 10. Some highlights for this song: we have Rapping Corey, we have Angry Corey, we have Corey every which way. There's some major keg action in here. I think rests in music are just as important as the notes are. And so there's some certain sections in here when everyone stops playing that's extremely effective. It also plays with tempo a little bit in certain sections. This is one of the songs that definitely moves around within the top 10, but it's still here. Maybe too commercial for some people, for some of you maggots, but for me, this is one of those that sort of helped me get into this band a little more, sort of bridge the gap between Snuff and some of their heavier songs. So for that, I'm very grateful. We are jumping forward in time quite a bit with Little Orphan Annie Taylor. This was one of my first reaction videos that I did when I was still getting used to the whole everything that is Slipknot. But this one really sticks out for horror movie-esque intro. I love the lyrics of this one, namely the accidental tweak of the freak. We have give yourself a medal. I found the flesh and I'm liking it. We eat the meat because the meat had a soul. I mean, they're just great. Corey's opening line, the angry Corey, I wept, that just cracked me up the first time I heard it. It still cracks me up, actually. There's some awesome Corey vocal moments in here. Too many to name in this video, but I think there are songs that definitely have better choruses than this one, but the rest of the song more than makes up for that. This song has really, really grown on me since I made that video. On the same album, we have number 8, Colin Firth is Pissed. So this song really moves a lot in the top 10. It's been up to number 5, I think. Such a powerhouse. I still remember the first time I heard it. It was just like angry Corey for 5 solid minutes. Every line was just so powerful. It's so full of pain, and the lyrics in here are just awesome. We have some keg action with this one. We have some Pin Sid going on. The drumming. It's just all so good. We have Corey doing some kind of an accent in the first part of the song before hitting you in the face with his angry voice. Amazing lyrics in here. Another standout moment in this song is that you think it's over. You think angry Corey has completely exhausted himself, but no, it's like he rises up out of the ashes and he gives you another verse. And there's some really awesome musical moments in here behind all of the anger. And as I'm talking about it, I'm wondering if I should move it to a higher number. But for now, it has to stay where it is. Definitely one of my favorite videos to make and one of my favorite songs to listen to still. Love it. Number 7, we have Vermilion Part OG. This is the newest addition to the top 10. It's the latest video that I made. This one I instantly loved just because of how much I love part 2, and they have a very similar theme, very similar lyrics, so I was already on board with it even before I heard it. The line, I won't let this build up inside of me, is a very powerful message to me. The way these verses are sung, it took me a few listens to get into them without laughing at them because of just Corey's, the whole deep voice thing, it was the first time I'd really heard that kind of vocal, so it made me laugh a lot. But yeah, I really, really love this one. And it was really cool to finally hear part one of this song that I had heard so many times. Alright, for number 6, we're going back to Creepy Town with Malice. Making the video for this song was so much fun. I never knew what direction this song was going to go. From the beginning, that really weird intro, Sid's just going crazy to start with, and then we have the awesome back and forth with Corey versus Corey, with right speaker, left speaker. I love that so much. I love these lyrics because they're so creepy, and apparently I'm into that. The chorus is absolutely amazing, how it is juxtaposed with the verses. So we go from this intense vocal to this really melodic, it's just so great. It's so great. As I've listened to it now too many times to count, I love this song all around. And then we have the You're Mine at the end, which is just creepy in the best way. Alright, maggots, we've reached number 5. You can't always get unsainted. When this song first came on and we had that choir, it was one of the most surprising things. I never expected to hear a choir in any Slipknot song. And then, of course, Angry Corey comes and smacks you right in the face. And then Clown Guy hits you with a keg, and it's just non-stop throughout the rest of it. This song is just so full of energy, but I have to say the chorus is what really puts this song above some of the other ones. It is so unbelievably catchy, plus the lyrics themselves I really like, so it's a great combination. And Corey, of course, is killing it. The drumming is awesome. Plus we have that breakdown about halfway through the song. Sid gets a little moment. We sort of go into halftime. It's just all kinds of awesome. Which leads us into one of my favorite lyrics. I was all that you wanted and more, but you didn't want me. This song is just awesome. What can I say? We're up to number 4. This is Sympathy for the Devil and I think at one point I had said that Prosthetics had a better intro than this one, but I have to retract that statement. This one, like Duality, is one of the songs that really led me into this whole Slipknot journey in the first place, because this song does a really good job of hooking you with Corey's melodic vocals. Just absolutely kills it throughout the whole thing. I mean, that goes without saying, but the drums are absolutely amazing. The verses of this song are definitely my favorite because I really like how Corey's voice is just such a clean sound because we don't have all the heavy instruments behind it. I mean, the instrumentation during the verses is very minimal, and so it gives Corey's voice so much more room. It echoes throughout the whole thing, and the harmonies in the chorus, just stop it right now. Corey freaking Taylor, what are you doing? And then the ending is also worth noting. I've always gotten a very eerie vibe from the end of this. This is just an excellent song all around. Alright, maggots, it's time for the top 3, and this is where I lose all remaining dignity. Vermilion, Part Obsession. I'm going to attempt to explain how I feel about this song. I love all of the Coreys. The layers of Corey, the Corey choir, however you want to say that, it's just something else. I mean, it's hard to believe that it's from the same band. What makes this song so important to me or powerful to me, this whole theme of unrequited love or a one-sided love or this whole obsession with a person is just something that's the type of love story that I find the most interesting. So I really like that theme. I really love those lyrics. The best part of this song, hands down, is the repetition of the line, I won't let this build up inside of me. So this whole idea is just something that has been helpful to me at different times of my life. Not dealing with, obsessing over a person. I'm not saying I relate to it in that level, but as far as applying it to your life, if you have negative thoughts, for example, that sort of take over and sort of fester and multiply, I think a line like this, at least for me, has just been a very comforting thought to me. Just know that on a personal level, this song just really speaks to me. And so the fact that it has been bumped to number 3 really tells you a lot about the number 2 pick, which I will get to right now. Number 2 is none other than Nero freaking Forte. So this song is one of those that grabs you from the first note. and does not let you go until it is over. I mean, it is a constant, energy-filled 5 minutes, 15 seconds of just non-stop. And Corey is doing all kinds of vocal things in here. And then that chorus comes in, and you're just like, what am I listening to? So it's that real melodic line, and then Corey comes back and like lays it down. I don't even know how to explain this song. It's just one of those that you just have to say, listen to this, you know? It's just so amazing. The drumming in this is top notch. J. Awesome Sauce Weinberg bringing the awesome. My favorite part is when Corey starts talking to me. When that happened during the video, I about had a heart attack. I mean, of course, I look very calm, but I just went to another place. Right after that, the part that the first word of every line, you're spelling out the "why didn't I see your true face until it was too late." I think that's the line. I mean, how brilliant. That's just awesome writing. Corey freaking Taylor, he does it again. And I can't get enough of this song. Out of all of the songs that I've reacted to, this one is the one that I listen to the most. It's the one that pumps me up the most. It makes me want to conquer things. I don't know. The only reason that this song is number 2 is because my number 1 song I'm going to get to here in a second, but it's impossible for this song to be any higher than number 2. But just to say, I mean, this song is just absolutely incredible. Okay, maggots, it's time for number 1. It comes as no surprise to anyone, but my number 1 pick is Snuff, the Magic Corey. I don't know how I'm going to talk about this song and do it justice because I just don't think there are words to describe this song and what it means to me and how I feel about it, but I'll see what I can do here and try to keep it concise. This song doesn't even feel like a Slipknot song to me. I have a hard time even grouping it with their other songs because to me, I knew this so well before I ever got into their other songs. I will put this on a loop and listen to it over and over and never get sick of it. One of the best parts about this song, how it builds from beginning to end, how each section gets a little more intense, there's a little bit more passion in it, and by the time you get to the "break yourself against my stones" line, you are fully in it, and it's just like, I don't know. If I had to choose a favorite lyric, the first one that comes to mind, "If you still care, don't ever let me know." I think that's probably the most powerful line to me. Another one, though, "It took the death of hope to let you go." I don't know, the whole thing. I just love the whole thing. It is perfection. I mean, they could quit today knowing that they have achieved what very few bands, few artists can ever hope to achieve. And I know it sounds like I'm just building this up into something that it's bigger than it is, but to me, I don't know. This song is just on a whole other level. It is such an amazing piece of music. Lyrically, musically, vocally, just all around perfection. It will always be my number 1 Slipknot song. There is no way that will ever be topped. I just do not see how that is possible. As far as this list, number 1 will never change. I can say that with 100% certainty. I don't know what else to say about it. I think I will leave it at that. So in closing, I just want to thank you for joining me for my top 10 Slipknot songs. The list may change as far as, maybe, number 4 through 10. They might move around a little bit, but as of today, this is where I've put them in the lineup. So I feel like I have just a really great group of maggots that are following my videos, which is just still such an odd thing to say out loud. I mean, you guys, I really appreciate you, not just watching my videos, but just in the comment section. I appreciate you guys so much. So just thank you so much for taking this journey with me. I will see you for the next song reaction. Thanks everyone. Have a good one.